Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Nick and today we're gonna review all kinds of shiny Pokemons available to collect in Pokemon TCG. Shiny Pokemons are really just a different colored variant of Pokemon, and it was originally introduced in Pokemon Gold, Silver, and Crystal, where they had a red Gyarados, which is normally blue, built in game for you to be able to realize that there are a small chance and a small amount of different colored Pokemons available in game. It was like 1 in 8,000 chance that you'd get it like randomly, but it is there, and there are a few people that are lucky enough to be able to catch a shiny Pokemon that is not a shiny red Gyarados in game. So this video is just gonna be reviewing all kinds of shiny Pokemon cards that are available to us, and it was originally introduced in New Destiny with Shining Charizard and other handful of shiny Pokemons available in the card section. But now that we had Shining Legends and Hidden Fates and Shining Fates, it has been a little bit more common, and basically I believe like every new sets that were available to us have like 1 or 2 gold shinies available in them. So let's check them out and see if I missed anything. Let me know in the comment section. This is just my personal list that I am going through and trying to collect myself. So let's go through it. Alright, here we go guys. Let's start this video by going through my frame. This is one of my most favorite frame of all times. I was only collecting shiny Pokemon cards when I started collecting Pokemon cards in general, because I was only really buying the Pokemon games and Pokemon Edition consoles. But if I see one that's super cheap, like I started with the Shining Tyranitar here. It's kind of hard to like focus them. I believe I put in the prices here. I have a list of shiny Pokemon cards too that I want to get. Not that I want to get, but just the alternate color Pokemon cards that are available out there. I want to have at least one of each Pokemon, so I could say that, you know, like I have a shiny Charizard. Although I have a few of them, I was actually initially planning on selling them, but I've seen the values going up like crazy, so it's kind of hard to let them go. Like, for example, one of my very first purchases here is like this Shining Tyranitar here. I bought it for $25. I try to keep track of how much I pay for these Pokemon cards, so I believe that was back in 2014. I paid like $25 for it. And even just like 2 years ago, it was still just around $50 to $100 depending on the condition. So recently the prices of these alternate colored Pokemon cards has been going up, even these newer ones. So we're gonna go through the list of the things I've already have, and maybe you could consider it to add to your collection. Although the prices for the older ones now has been going up, and the graded ones has been crazy. So I still recommend buying loose ones, especially if you could grade them yourself. But there is a risk there that you could buy a fake ones, because there's a lot of fake and reproduction Pokemon cards out there, and they usually start with these big ticket ones like the Shining Charizard and the Gold Stars. So anyway, we're gonna go through my list of Pokemon cards and let me know what you think. I believe I have a few that are like pretty good in value. I know they're not graded yet. I think because when I started collecting Pokemon cards, I was only really trying to collect shiny Pokemons, and I just wanted them to in my possession, so I wasn't really paying attention to the condition. The cheaper I could get them, the better. Before, I wish I paid attention more with the condition of the stuff, but I think I got lucky with some of them. Like my Trico one, I was looking at it. Unfortunately, it has a crease around here. I didn't even see that. So hopefully, when I grade it, it could still grade for much higher. So why do I not grade these Pokemon cards? Actually, I think this is the worst time for you to grade, especially if you're a collector. I have no plans of selling them anytime soon, and the only point of really grading them mainly is to get some value out of them. So if you grade them, you should really probably just selling them. But if you don't grade them, there is a risk also that you could damage the cards because they're ungraded. So the grade could only get worse from here every time you touch it. So either you protect it very well or grade them yourself and have that peace of mind that the card is sealed off inside that grading protection, and you'll always have that grade no matter what. So whatever grade you put them now would be like the best grade it'll ever have. So let's go through my list and see how much I paid for them. If you want this shiny Pokemon card list, definitely let me know in the comment section. Maybe you could check me out on Instagram and I could send this to you, or even Facebook. I'll start putting in my other pages on the description, so just check out the description if you're looking for this specific list. So the very first Pokemon cards that are on alternate forms available was like the shining ones. You could see it in here. I got shining Tyranitar, shining Kabutops, shining Steelix, Celebi, and that shining Charizard, shining Raichu, shining Nactowl, Mewtwo, Gyarados, and I believe a Magikarp. Let me know in the comment section if I'm missing anything. Sometimes I'm not like doing duplicates. So like this Magikarp, if I have a shining Magikarp already, I usually don't buy any other shiny or alternate colored Magikarp. At least back then. Let's see. Like this Charizard here, I think I got lucky. It looks like in really good condition. I haven't seen this in a while because I've stuck this on this frame for a very long time now, and the centering looks good. So maybe if I grade it, it would get at least PSA 5. But I'm not a good rater when it comes to Pokemon cards because I don't really grade them myself. I only own one graded Pokemon card, and I only bought it just for the sake of owning at least one graded one. Alright, so that's the very first one. I believe these shining Pokemons are like the secret rare for Neo Destiny, Neo Revelation, and I think there's a shining Mew that's supposed to be in here in Japanese, and that's one of the promotional cards in Japan, I think. Alright, and value wise, I don't know how much they cost now. I think they go all over the place. I've seen like shining Charizards go for at least like $1,000, $2,000 if you have like 9s or 10s. And if you have the first edition one, unfortunately I never paid attention to the first edition one, so I don't have them. That's kind of sad. But even when I started collecting these, I think they were going up in value already, like around maybe $100, $200. And that's like a cost of Pokemon Emerald complete in box back then. I think we're just around 5 years ago. So I just put more emphasis on the games themselves than these rare cards here. Alright, so that's the very first series, and after that I believe they released the Gold Stars. So Gold Stars are from like EX Dragon Frontiers, EX Holland Phantoms. When you have like EX and Delta Species stuff, usually you have the Gold Stars here. So let's check out the Gold Stars that I have on this frame. I have the Gold Star Mew. Now this Gold Star Mew has two ways that you could get it. One that's from a World Champion deck, and one that's an original like this. You could see that. Alright, you got Vaporeon, Flareon, and some more Gold Star here. Of course, Charizard would have a shiny form, and Rico here. And there's still a few more that I'm missing here, but let's check out my my collection of stuff. Give me one moment. Alright, so this is one of the World Champions edition of Mew Gold Star. It should be much cheaper. It used to be around like $5-10. There's a lot of these out there, so I don't know where they are now. Somebody probably hoarded them, but it looks as beautiful as the original one. The only difference is this one has some hole in it. Okay, but I used to just own this. I think I got this. Let me check how much I paid for it if I could find it. These are like even as recent as like 3 years ago type of prices. $37. I paid $37 for this Gold Star. That can be recent. I think that's been a while. I've had that Gold Star for a long time. All right, so let's go through more Gold Stars. Let me go through my stuff and just find some of my shiny Pokemons here. Alright, so the list continues. We're still going through Gold Stars. We have Mew, Vaporeon, Flareon, Charizard, and Trico on the frame. So we're gonna go through the ones that are missing. Pikachu also have a Gold Star. I settled for a Japanese ones because the Pikachu Gold Star has always been expensive. When I was collecting these, because I didn't really pay attention to the cards back then, so I just wanted the cheapest one. I think I got this for around $10-20 back then. It's in pretty poor condition as well. I think I only got this recently, maybe 2 years ago. And I got a Jolteon from a World Champion Gold Star, and I got this recently from a flea market. This one has a crease, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. It's right there. It's like $60 now, which is still not that bad of a price in my opinion. The back one doesn't show the crease, only in the front. It's almost like the thing is loose, the top cover. But I have the World Champion Jolteon, and I believe there's 2 different versions of these. One's for 2008 and then one for 2007. And then you got an Alakazam Gold Star. And here are one of the most expensive ones. Mine is in pretty poor condition. I got them late. I think I paid around $200 for each of these already. So that's already like crazy amount of money. That's why they're in poor condition. Okay, so you have Mudkip and Torchic. Torchic definitely looks like a shiny. Mudkip is questionable. I don't see like the pink in there. It's like more like steel blue. I don't know. I think you have to get a certain angle to get the pink. Okay, and that's not the only Gold Star in there. You also have a Regirock Gold Star, a Regice, and a Registeel. Okay, as you can see, some of they're released in different languages as well, so I have the Japanese on like some of these because I think I got it on a bundle, and I think I paid, oh, even when I got it from a bundle, it's not that cheap. I got it for like $26 and $33. I guess these Gold Star I've already tried to lock in the prices. I think maybe just 2 years ago when it's starting to creep up faster than it's supposed to be. Alright, and here we have a shiny Latios, the Japanese one. The shiny Latios Gold Star, I don't have it in my collection, but I do have the World Champion one. Okay, and that's what I'm saying. At least I could say that I still own a Latias Gold Star, even though it's just the World Champion Edition ones. It's still a Gold Star. It's just not the holo one. All right, that's why I love those things. So the next ones, the ones I'm missing from these are three big ones actually. Is the Gold Star Kyogre, Groudon, and Rayquaza. The Rayquaza one has always been expensive. I think it's always around maybe $300 to $500, up to $1,000 sometimes if it's graded. Even like 2 years ago. So those have always been expensive. So I never pulled the trigger on these Pokemon cards. I just don't place as much value personally for like these Pokemon cards. I've always placed value on the consoles themselves. Unfortunately, those hasn't gone up in value as crazy as the Pokemon cards. I guess the Pokemon cards are just easier to collect to most people. Okay, and the hype has been real for these Pokemon cards as well. All right, let's go through these frames. I'm gonna put them aside for now. Let's see. Actually, you know what? Let's leave it. It's a nice background, although I got a reflection there. All right, the next ones are coming from Stormfront. Let's see. These are like what you would call baby shinies for recent ones. It's the reverse holo shinies when they were released, and they're available from Stormfront, Platinum, and Supreme Victors, and even Arceus. Arceus had his own line of shiny Pokemon cards, so they have a more exclusive ones here. We have Drifloon, Duskull, Voltorb. See, they're all like reverse holos. Swablu. So Swablu got a lot of love because she was released in Hidden Fates too. Vulpix. So this is the Kanto version of Vulpix, the original Vulpix. Melodic, Relicanth, Yanma, Bagon, Ponyta. So Ponyta also have a shiny form here. And Shinx. So those are the ones that are reverse holo when they released in shiny forms. They're more like the baby shinies. They're much cheaper right now, around $20 to $30, but back then they were like $5 each. Let's see how much I paid for them. Yep, I put in how much I paid for them. $6 for Drifloon, $4 for Duskull, Voltorb was $6. Some of these I really just paid like $4 to $5. All right, and now we have the Call of Legends series. Call of the Legends series are usually looking like this, like the Call of Legends cards. These are the promo ones. They're not like oh wait, actually these are the original ones, the Shining Legends ones. They are the SL ones. There's promo of these, and there's the SL ones. So I guess I got a hint of on buying some of these Shining Legends. I mean shiny Pokemon SLs. There you go. Alright, so those are numbered SL1 to like 9, I believe. Let me check. Those cards, I got my list here. Yeah, there's like they're all coming from Call of Legends. We got a Deoxys, Dialga, so they're all here. I got a Deoxys right here. Dialga, Palkia, Raikou, Entei, Suicune. So Rayquaza 1, I believe I sold my Rayquaza ones, unfortunately. So I don't have that already because I was keeping this cheap one here. This is still a shiny Rayquaza, but it's just a promo. So I've sold my Call of Legends Rayquaza ones because there was no point for me to own like multiple ones because I only wanted one of each. But those are the Call of Legends shiny Pokemons available out there. And then we go to next Destinies and Dragons Exalted. So next Destinies and Dragons Exalted looks very similar to each other. And even Boundaries Crossed. So this is like another series of shiny Pokemon. So we're gonna go through them. It has an emblem of their type in there. Like this is a shiny Ember. Shiny Zoroark has a dark type, psychic type, Chandelier. We got a dark type here again for Hydreigon. And Gardevoir, a psychic type. We got a fighting type here, Archeops. And here you go, one of my more expensive Rayquaza ones. Okay. And then we got Reuniclus, Serperior, Crocodile. It's a pretty cool when you have like those emblems there. Galort, Altaria got some love. And one of the most coveted shiny in this generation is this Blastoise. So you have Rayquaza and Blastoise. This is the only time that shiny Blastoise was released. He's not even on Hidden Fates, so he's not getting enough love out there. Alright, Empoleon, Seagleaf, Garbodor had his own shiny, and Garchomp got his cool shiny as well, even though it's like you could barely tell the difference. You got Execute and Dusknoir. So these are like the next generation shinies from next Destinies, Dark Explorers, Dragons Exalted, and Boundaries Crossed. And then now we're gonna go through. Actually, I'm missing one big one here, which is gonna be the Plasma Storm Charizard. The Plasma Storm Charizard now costs a lot of money. It would look like this too with a fire one. And of course, it's gonna be Black Charizard. It's coming from Plasma Storm series where you have the shiny Charizard and shiny Blastoise together. So on this frame now, we're gonna go back to this frame. I got some of this generation coming up. We have Terrakion and Virizion. I think that's the only one that's coming from Dragon Exalted. Plasma Blast. Those two came from Plasma Blast, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, nope. Plasma Blast and Boundaries Crossed. Alright. The pages are getting longer and longer nowadays. And now we're gonna go through like Pokemon went through a series where I believe it's around Gen 6 with the Mega Evolution, where there was like a lot of shiny Pokemons on the actual boxes as a promo. Okay, so it's in comparison, that would be like the red Gyarados at Lake of Rage. So you don't even have to try to pull it, you just have to buy the box, you get a shiny already. Okay, so these shiny Pokemon cards would be, let's see, like this Metagross here. You could see it at the back of me. Like some of these promos would be like this Yveltal here. It's a shiny tin. So I had some sealed shiny Pokemon stuff only because I was like collecting the shiny Pokemon. Okay, so you'll see it on my background all the time. It's like these shinies, like this shiny Yveltal. The card himself is like pretty much like still cheap out there, so if you want to try to get that, I think it's still within $5 range. So some of these boxes are like really cheap. I mean some of these cards, like this M Metagross, if you got it sealed like the one in the back of me, I think it's around $500 right now. But just for the card themselves, they're not that rare because they sold a lot of these boxes, and I believe it's still around within $5. This Zygarde came from a box, but that was from a newer one. So let's see, we got Black Star promos here for Magikarp, Gyarados. I think I have that Magikarp. Let me try to find it. From Toys R Us maybe. There you go. These are all promotional. There's even an Altaria one. I believe that Altaria promotional shiny is Japanese only exclusive, so. Alright. The one I'm missing is a Hoopa shiny. I'd like to have that, so if you have one of those, then we'll let me know in the comment section. Maybe we could trade. Okay, so this particular shinies that's coming back is I think you could still pull them. You could still see some ancient origin ones and Breakpoint, like this guy came from Breakpoint. The Primal Groudon came from I don't know if you could see that. There you go. The Primal Groudon came from Ancient Origins, and you'll have a shiny Mega Rayquaza and a Primal Kyogre. Let me see. Oh, there you go. Primal Kyogre and Mega Rayquaza. I've seen a lot of fakes of these, so if you don't have those texture there, it's most likely fake. You just have to pay attention to that. There has been reports that there are some prints that doesn't have the texture, and some of them still got graded. But if it's up to me, I don't know how to really tell like fake versus real of the cards through pictures. You have to like really see them up close in person or even on video. I just look for that texture. Although just because it doesn't have a texture doesn't mean like it's really fake. You have like a slim chance that it could be legit and it could be really rare. Okay, now we are going through those double types here. Steam Siege ones. You're probably familiar to these shiny Pokemons now. I have like different versions of them, non-holo, holo, and I usually hand out like the shiny Azumarill to everyone who like orders like cute charm save files from me. Alright, so there you go, we got Steam Siege, and then we got a poncho wearing Pikachu. I think we have a shiny Rayquaza one that's wearing a poncho shiny Rayquaza Pikachu. That one goes for a lot of money as well. Then we got a Tapu Koko GX. We got two types. I think one English one was released in UK, and this one is released here. Oop. There you go. It's pretty hard when I'm just working with this frame. This frame is like massive. Okay. After those, we got the promotional cards of Shining Ho-Ohs, and we're back to the Shining, and that's gonna be the Shining Legends one. We're getting more and more recent. I think the most expensive one on that set would be the Shining Lugia. Shining Lugia PSA 10 would like net you around 1,000 plus nowadays, I think. But don't quote me on that. The prices for Pokemon cards have been going up and down recently, more down. So I think it's good for beginning collectors and for actual collectors out there. Maybe you really shouldn't feel bad because if you're collecting them, you probably don't have an intent of selling them. Alright, but if you're looking for like to expand your Pokemon cards, maybe this is the right time to buy them. Me personally, I haven't been buying them, more like selling, because my budget for Pokemons this year is already spent out. Alright, so let's go through the shining ones, the new ones. So we got a Shining Celebi here. Let's see if I could. Shining Celebi. Shining Rayquaza. Volcanion. Shining Jirachi. Shining Lugia. And one of the most underrated one in this list is actually the God of Pokemon. This is my only graded card out there. So it's one of the few things I bought for myself personally, and it's actually PSA 10. Okay. Alright. Let's go through more Shining Legends. I think actually that's it. Now these particular newer sets, you already know these most likely, especially for beginning collectors, are the Shiny Star V. Actually, not Shiny Star V. The Shiny GX and the Hidden Fates. So you can see I have like Japanese, Korean. It's all mixed up because I've been opening up like different packs. But I want to have at least one of each, so of each version. I'm still missing a few of them. I'm not in a hurry. I think the prices have been going down right now, so there's no rush for me. But you should know these lists now. You have the master sets. It's mostly shinies. It's shiny rolls, and as you know, like one of the most expensive ones on this list would be a Charizard. So just for pricing purposes, this Charizard, I bought this with a bundle of like really rare Pokemons like Shining Alolan Ninetales, a bunch of shinies, I believe. All my Japanese one came from that, I believe. Like Shiny Scyther, these Dartrix. Let's see. These are all babies. Like Ralts, Noibat. I had a bunch of full art I bought for like $150. That are like full arts. If I can find them. These are my Shining Fate ones. Oh, it's probably here. Behind the Shiny Dido. Alright, there you go. We're gonna go through the golds. But Leafeon, like one of the most expensive ones on this set, is gonna be the Shiny Charizard, of course. If you have this in an English version, I think it's still costing you around $450, $500. So I opened a few. No, I never opened a Shiny Star. Shiny GX box, but I opened one that is Japanese. I opened one that is Korean. So I have a Leafeon. I think I got this from a bundle. So this is part of the $150 that I got the Shiny Charizard with. And it was this Reshiram. You got Turtonator, Alola Ninetales. This one my wife pulled, I believe. A Shiny Glaceon. Greninja, I got them by myself. And then it also came with two Shiny Mewtwo there when I bought it. Shiny Espeon, one of the most expensive cards on this list. Banette, I only got this recently for like less than $3. And who's this lady here? Nihilego, there you go. Shiny Nihilego. And look, it still comes with Shiny Umbreon. It's all for $150. So maybe a massive correction is coming for Pokemon cards, and you'll be able to get these on the cheap sides because there are so many of them out there. They're not rare. They're definitely not rare, and there are a lot of people that are still opening Hidden Fates packs. There's a lot of shiny, and it's still getting printed. You can still get them in Walmart. If you could fight off some of the people that are waiting in there every restock. And there's still a lot of pack openings happening for shiny for Hidden Fates. And now we're gonna go through the next ones before Shining Fates. I got all the list for the hidden fates, but that you probably have it already. So this has been the ongoing new thing for Pokemon. Every time there's a release, they just release one or two gold shiny Pokemons on these sets. And of course, I'm a sucker, so I am buying just at least the gold card. So usually before like last year, you could buy them for like $25, $50 tops for like just the gold cards. So that's what I usually do. Like these guys. Let me see if I wrote down how much I bought. Yep, I paid $25 for Frostmoth and $25 for Rillaboom. You could get them now for around less than that, like $20, maybe even $15 if you're lucky. Okay, you got a Berserker, Colossal, Oranguru, and one of my favorite ones, Shiny Obstacle. Look at that color. Now that's a shiny. And the newer ones, I got these. I actually didn't pay too much for these two. I paid like maybe $25 each. I saw this. This is one of the first ones I've seen like a gold card of a random Pokemon. I guess Houndoom is like a second generation Pokemon, so there's a few people that likes them, but this one the crazy pricing started. Like it was selling for like $100. Now the shiny Snorlax for Chilling Reign is selling for like $150, $200. I don't think that should be the case, but that's just my personal opinion. People pay for them, so. Alright, now we're gonna go through Shining Fates. Shining Fates, as you can see, I'm just starting to build them. I really opened like a few boxes of these already, and I didn't get the shiny Charizard yet. So I have a few already that I could trade, so if you want to trade, let me know in the comment section or follow me on Instagram. So these are my shiny ones. I got this from a trade recently, so this one I'm probably gonna secure because it's definitely looking like it's gradable. It's beautiful. So you got the VMAXs, like the primal ones of the cards. So those are usually gonna be rare in the future because VMAX will go away and probably not come back for years after that. And we got baby shinies. Okay, I got Japanese ones. English ones are always more valuable in the United States, but when you go out in the United States, some of the people doesn't really care about it being English or Japanese for collecting purposes. Okay, and that's it for the list. And if I miss any shiny Pokemon group, definitely let me know in the comment section. But as you can see, this is my format. I put how much I pay for each of them and like what set they're coming from and what kind of Pokemon cards are there. I should probably start putting in like the actual number that they are, like this Indeedee here. It's like SV114122. But I haven't gotten to it. Other than that, I hope you liked the video and found it helpful for your collecting journey. And if you want me to do any other Pokemon related stuff, definitely let me know in the comment section. Let's see. And we're gonna stop here by showing off my most recent shiny, which would be this guy here. I paid $225 for it and now it's only $100. So technically I'm losing money, but I'm not gonna sell it, so it really doesn't make that much of a difference for this one. I'm sure my wife is not thrilled to hear that, but hey, if you like looking for other Pokemon related merch, I do sell some parts of my collection, so check out my Instagram for more, or even Mercari and eBay if you want that security in there. Alrighty, that's it for this video. Alright, that's it for today. I hope you found the video helpful. If you're looking for the specific list that I use for my personal collection, definitely check out the links below, and maybe you could follow me on Instagram and add me up on Facebook. Other than that, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to my channel. Have a good day.
Here I am where the movie started, facing at a photo they've taken. Space tree flying through the skies and petals happen everywhere.